so now we're going to switch gears and talk about a monopsony. So for labor markets, you only either have perfectly competitive labor market or a monopsony. So yes, it sounds like a monopoly. It looks like a monopoly as far as the graph, except it's flipped upside down. So characteristics of a monopsony. Okay, there's only one firm to hire workers. So basically, it's like you're living in the boonies and there's only one place for you to go work. Okay, they have the ability to kind of set the wage where they want to set the wage because they have no other people to compete with as far as wage goes. Okay, so if there's only one gas station or there's one grocery store in a town or one factory, then they have the ability to be what we call wage makers, which is just like what we talked about with a monopoly. Okay. So remember, when we talked about monopoly, in order for them to sell more product, they had to lower the price. In this instance, for a monopsony, in order to hire more workers, they have to increase the wage. They can't keep the wage low. So I'm going to show you the graph. It's really simple other than it looks like an upside down monopoly. Okay. So I'm going to draw two. The first one I'm going to draw is just showing you what it looks like. So here's your wage and your quantity of labor. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and draw MRP. Remember, which is your demand for labor. And then this is where it gets a little crazy. Okay. So the first line I'm going to draw up is your MRC. Remember, that's your wage. And then I'm going to draw your supply of labor. Ooh, bad L. So again, looks just like a monopoly, except it's flipped upside down. Okay. So how do we find what wage they're supposed to be at? Well, how did we do it for monopoly? Remember, we found where MR equals MC, and then we moved up to the demand curve. Well, on this one, we're doing the same exact thing, except, of course, opposite. So if that's the case, we're going to find where MRP and MRC cross each other. Okay, and then we're going to go down to the supply curve. So this wage right here and this quantity would be what this firm would hire. Okay, because remember, they have power to lower the wage because they don't have any other competition as far as other companies that are around. Okay, I'm going to add another one, except I'm going to put numbers on here just so you can kind of see it a little bit better. So we've got numbers on here. I guess I should put quantity of labor down here. So in this instance, all I'm asking you to do is find where they're going to set the wage and how many workers they're going to hire. So what we just did a minute ago, MRC equals MRP, that's our golden rule, remember? We're going to find where they cross, which is right here. And so now we're going to go down to the supply of labor, which is here, and y'all know I can't draw anything straight, but we're going to say that's $9. Okay, so in this instance, if they asked you what the wage and quantity would be for this firm, the wage is going to be at $9, and then the quantity for labor is going to be at 10. So super easy stuff, and it's super easy because you've already done this. You just kind of did it a little bit different on the other ones. Okay, so practice drawing it. This is a new on its own topic on the AP exam, and so I wouldn't be surprised if they had this as an FRQ or part of an FRQ, which I know are going to be a little bit weird this year because they'll be online. When I find out more information, I'll let you know. Supposedly we're going to get more information by the end of this week as to how that's going to happen. So again, when I know, you'll know. I hope I get to see you guys soon. I am going to teach the last unit, which is externalities. From what I'm hearing, it's not going to be on the AP exam, but it will be on my final exam, so I'm going to teach it to you anyway. So if you have questions, of course, reach out. out to me through Remind or on Google Classroom, and I hope you guys are doing well, and love y'all and miss you. Bye.